Out of the ashes of failed predictions on the return of Jesus Christ arose a false prophetess by the name of Ellen White, who called right wrong and wrong right. Since the inception of the Adventist organization, they have changed history, guessed at the future, and can only interpret the Bible according to a woman with a third-grade education. One of the main reasons the early Adventists like Ellen White were wrong had to do with date setting for the return of Jesus Christ. On at least 3 occasions she predicted the return of Christ herself, and it failed each time. I feel the date setting is totally wrong. The Bible teaches that it is wrong. It pulls people away from the true and living God to a God reconstructed in their own image and after their own imagination. Such folly as date setting has only led to other cults as well, such as Jehovah's Witnesses and Branch Davidian. The simple fact is that date setting contradicts the Word of God. Ellen White repeatedly predicted the return of Jesus and the end of the world. She was repeatedly wrong. Now, regardless of what the real interpretation of the Bible is, Adventist leaders are forced to interpret the Bible according to Ellen White. Imagine that. They have universities and colleges where they can get PhDs or master's degrees in theology, but they have to interpret the Bible according to a woman with a third-grade education. Today, millions of dollars are made on the writings of Ellen White. Adventists buy her material because they have been told that they will only be confused if they read others' material, and so they buy her material and her works in the millions of dollars. People like Forerunner 777, who is on YouTube, sells the same material for 4 to 5 times what it would cost in other places, because he knows that Adventists will buy the material. The Seventh-day Adventists are losing people by the thousands in America. They're doing this for several reasons. One, they're getting sick and tired of hearing about Ellen White Sabbath after Sabbath. Second reason is that the very media that the Seventh-day Adventists use to spread their lies is the same media today exposing their lies. And people in America are more educated now and beginning to see that the Seventh-day Adventist organization is nothing more than a money-making cult, where people who have higher education, such as PhDs and masters, must now interpret the Bible according to a person with a third-grade education. And in their own writings from the Sabbath School Quarterly of 1976, Ellen White's writings take top priority in interpreting the Bible. Such is the folly of following a false prophetess. Until next time, this has been Golly saying, God bless.